Welcome back to part number 21 of my Imperator Rome Invictus modded playthrough. It's my first foray into Invictus. I'm having quite a bit of fun with it. A little wonky, but it's quite fun. There's a lot of extra territory, a lot of this and that and whatnot happening. A lot of border gore. It's a different game. It's a little bit more involved, a little more challenging in the beginning of the game. Once you get your finances in order, it becomes the same old thing, only better. So we're on our way up here to attack a group here. We're going to include it into our new Arsonis vassal. We're going to have it conquer this whole area for us. Our legions proper, or armies proper, are headed up there. I have a road builder, so if we ever come up here again, we're gonna be able to traverse up this way and over here. I'll probably have him head up here and maybe make a road up over here or whatnot. As for Iberia, there's not really a whole lot of point here. It's a military road building exercise. It's not any sort of population capacity or conversion speed or whatnot. We have plenty of all that, and we don't need a road builder for that, but it'd be nice to travel to and from this area quickly. I don't know whether my recollection is something about Invictus allows the road builder to go through your vassal and build a road, but I don't want to mess with it because I don't know, and at some point our vassal will integrate, we'll build a road down there. I don't want to. I've seen a road builder peter out when it goes into a vassal one too many times, and I don't want it to happen again. So what did I do? I took a look over here. I finally built that metropolis. I queued it up. I paid the 25 PI. House rules says you can build a metropolis for 25 PI. I built one in the capital, and this other mission is a flavor event or whatnot. This will trigger once we have our metropolis, and that'll be the end of it. We don't really need this migration speed or this conversion bit, as most of these guys are already wildly Canaanite. While I was here, I saw these cities here that were under the 33 threshold of loyalty for so terribly long, essentially the entirety of the game. They need some pops. I wasn't able to build a theater there, and they're not very Punic at all, really, so I wondered whether I had Punics anywhere, and there's actually quite a few here. I took some out of this Tando city. They were just sort of mulling about there. I would bet there's probably a few mulling about here as well. I need to fill these cities. I'm gonna spend some money and shuffle some pops about, maybe try to torque these cities a little bit before that war starts, and then get back to warring. But anyway, I have some Punics. I evacuated all the Punics from this province. I'll probably grab all the Punics from here as well. Well, why not do that? We'll grab any and all Punics, if there are any. Yeah, there are none, though. Anyway, there are a bunch of Punics right here. I'm going to move them here to this, then here, and distribute them in these cities. We finally have a proper Soffit. Would take 48 PI for 10 corruption. So as long as we're up here, I wonder if there are any other groupings that we could trigger and annex to our theorized client state here. Let's see, who are you? Allied with this fellow here. I don't see why we shouldn't file a claim there. Is there a point to it? There may be. We could take this land ourselves, as we're going to run out of aggressive expansion, and then we would be able to file here and take this territory out, and then we could colonize further out. Because if we give all this to our client, then we'll be locked down of this territory here. So that has to be the plan. Let's do it. So I have the siege taxi headed up here. We're going to engage these forts, and the mercs are here. They're going to head in here. I don't think there are as many forts back there. We are ready for action. Where's our road builder? He's away from the fray. So let's attack. Bastarnia, Frisia, and Carpia. No problems. It's on. So we can force march here. We can force march there. We can roll up here into Dur. We'll head. Well, why not? Why should I not force march? We'll go here into Tantum, and we'll go up here for. Well, should probably levyize that. I probably should, yeah. Arsonis is right on the ball. These guys, very small levies about, really. I bet we can catch this tiny levy out here and occupy that as well. The siege has fallen here. Let's proceed here to the Bastarnian capital. Another siege has fallen. We need to force march somewhere quickly. Let's take this fort out. Actually, we'll leave these capitals for the mercs. We'll go to the forts with our siege taxes. There's no getting around this fort. I'm just going to need to assault it away. Let's do it. Boom. Let's continue. Our loyalty omen is up to 0.04. Another prominence down. We're under control here. We're looking to close out the war ASAP. Mostly sort of half occupied. The siege is down. Where can we go? Let's go here. Our claim is just hit right here. +7 CB speed. We have a truckload of routes. I may as well import some grain ahead of my need. We'll take another just because. Let's see. So that one, I wonder what we got here. Papyrus, and this one is about to. What is that? I did not make that city. I was going to, but I didn't have the PI. So we'll finish out this last grain territory. It's only 2 grain it makes anyway. We're not worried. I'm gonna head this mercenary right up here to our oncoming war or upcoming war. Assaulted that siege away. We've done it to knock this guy out as well. Let's proceed up here. Oh, wait a minute here. I think Balmokar, we're not going to spend 1426, that's for sure. We'll take some tyranny. We need it badly anyway. I'm going to head up here. Then we can declare, I see, we won't have a claim there. I'll head over here instead. We'll send this levy out there. He can do it. We thumped that fort. Let's move it out here. Victorious. We've reached our goals. I think that's it. Sure, but I'm going to transfer occupancy to Arsonis. At least here. I'm going to wait for these to occupy so I can separate peace. In theory, I could separate peace right now because my vassal Arsonis can annex anywhere it pleases, but I'm going to wait for this to occupy and see what happens. The Roman looks to be participating. No separate peace inexplicably again for this guy. I don't really know why. Same thing happened over here. Maybe it's because it's a tribe. It has some migration events on the. They're migrating about or something. That's my best guess. Who are you, Bastarnia? We'll sue for. We can't do it. I see. We can though. This our vassal can annex anywhere. As for you, we'll take you out as well. What happened here? He's taken his capital back. I wonder if that's why he wouldn't separate peace. How did that even happen? That's what I want to know. If this weren't a vassal, of course, well, what in the hell happened here? I think this annexed to us and not our vassal, unfortunately, so it's a buggy mess already. That's why they have debug. So we have the target and his ally now. We can just sort of go down the list. We'll take this for ourselves and carry on down the list. Who is this and where is that? Clepia. Who knew? Carpia's here as well. Here as well. Well, he lives on. He lives, and we will peace out just like that. I'm going to disband these mercs and sell, I think, this provenance to Arsonus for how much AE? I deducted the 2.18 aggressive expansion, and now we'll sell this provenance in Vistula to our vassal for nothing. Okay, so we have no levies, right? We can now declare war on you. And we're going to take these two tribes to ourselves. Let's see, Burgundia, who is he associated with? Gothonia. And this tiny tribe there, yeah. Who are you associated with? Carpia. As long as we are up here and we have this expedited claim, I'm just gonna do it. We're gonna take these, and then we're gonna file a claim on Astulia. Just wait around with our mercs and our legions, hammer this guy, and then get the heck out of here. By that time, our glorious road builder will surely have the road build, and we'll be able to move quickly back. The provenance was sold, and this is good for us. We stack wiped somebody. Let's assault that fort. And somebody, yeah. Boom. Let's head up here ASAP as well. We can't do it. Well, we'll go here. Another stack wipe. Some sort of event. The party leader here of the Democrats going to be under scrutiny for something. Dropped a siege. We're ready to go here. I broke this up. We should close this war out shortly. We're just going to drill. It's over. Where's that? We'll take that. And I'm sure we can peace out. We'll take how much AE, we don't know. We'll find out. Not much if I don't miss my guess. 8. It gets us immediately adjacent to you. I'm going to send these mercs up to the furthest aspect of this tribe I intend to conquer, as I'm just going to disband them shortly thereafter. So food is no problem. This road guy has made it this far. Let's test the theory, see if we can go into our vassal's territory. It looks like it worked. So let's make a road all the way out here. No. Let's make a road here, and then here, here, and then out here. I think we can close this mission here. We've done it, and now we can finish that mission. Liberating Phoenicia. Let's see here. I want to liberate Tyre. Alright. Yeah. That would entail a war with the Ptolemaic Kingdom, or the Ptolemies. It's fairly involved. It's not as though it couldn't be done, but it's very involved. Why should I? Why should I do it? We're going to proceed in this direction as specified. We're going to take this over. As much of it as... I think we can take that and that. And we'll have to take the whole thing essentially to ourselves. But then we can colonize out here if we like. Get a claim on Scythia. Or release another vassal. I think we have another slot. We have 2 more slots. So we could release another vassal here. And have it war with a huge swath of Scythia we could take. And just carry on and colonize all the way in the heck out here with our massive gold hoard. Release another vassal. And boom! Drop the boom, or lower the boom on the Yankai as well. I note we have nearly topped out on mill experience. Well, we have a choice of it's half a dozen to 1/6 of it. Heavy infantry costs about half as much as elephants, but we can go down here and end up with more stuff. Whereas if we take the war elephant, we don't get any more stuff. We're just stuck right here. That's the end of it. Maintenance cost 15%. Do I need the money? Probably not, no. So, therefore, I will take this. Heavy infantry cost. Will I need the money? I don't know. I have about as many war elephants as I do heavy infantry. Actually, I usually run more war elephants, but whatever the case, how is our claim doing? Let's find out. 83% done, a couple more months, it's on. Alright, it just hit and we are ready to declare this war immediately. Let's see who we're at war with. These two here. It's going to be about as ugly as the last one. Maybe even more so. His capital is way up here. There's no problem. We're going to force march up there, assault it, close the war out. Siege started off, he walked up, made a face at the fort, 49%. Siege fell, it's over. Let's move it out here. We can't do it. Why not? We can't cross that river? It would seem as so. Wonder if our diplomats, they've heard of us. Good for them. Or good for, better for us. So we'll head over here. We'll send a levy up to take that. Let's assault this fort immediately. The siege is down. We need to get the heck out of this area. I'm going to start the force march down down that fellow's road here back to civilization. We've done it. These guys should beat this lot here, although they will beat him. We have reinforcements on the way as well. They did not beat him. Those guys are fearsome. I think they have the tribal traditions. Let's see if we can stick it to this guy here. We took a stability drop from the change in government. And our construction leader is dead. I see. I wonder if Rugia would become a tribal vassal. Or we could just take the territory. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that. Alright, so this area actually seems to be a problem. These guys are in shattered retreat. The enemy is regrouping, and then there's this guy who sent our 2 mighty mercenary armies back and stopped this guy in his tracks. It was an orange flag there. I don't know what to make of this character. It looks as though we have made it to this fort and we're going to be able to afforded the opportunity to perhaps assault it. Joy of joys, I suppose. Let's see if we can do it. We could weasel our way out of this situation if this assault goes through. Let's do it. We can do it. Thump, we've done it. So that is all she wrote for this character here. It's over for him. We do not have to traipse all the way up there any longer and can head back to civilization ASAP. So we can have our road builder proceed here. Up here as well. All the way up here. Why not do it? We can proceed here, there, here. Is there a crossing there? There's not, though. We'll go back here. And then over here. We're going through this, guys? I see. Okay, well. Because we have military access. I wonder if we can build a road through that. I'm pretty sure you can't. So it's colonization time. And we're going to create another vassal or whatnot, perhaps. Why are we headed back to civilization again exactly? We have so much fun to be had against the Scythia with our supersized, ultra-fast claim creation. Why should we go back? We're all the way up here already. It takes some doing to get here. We're already here. We have these mercs. They're sort of ready. There are other mercs about. Why go back? We're going to turn around immediately. Head right back up here. Going to do some colonization. We have a truckload of money just for that purpose. Going to release a couple of vassals, file a claim on Scythia, and get that ball rolling right along. These pops are ready. I went down to Iberia just to be sure. I started moving a group of 20 up. They made it about halfway to Antipolis. I left 10 there as it was just a strike. It was quite costly. I left them some. I think I left them in Massilia. The rest of the 10 wandered up here. Found another group of 2 along the way here. And they are parked right here. They came down from Baetica. So they are ready for this colonization activity and a client state that will release somewhere perhaps in a well, I'm going to colonize essentially this area here. We'll get adjacent to Scythia, file the claim, and then see where we release said client state. Alright, so I moved 2 pops. I'm going to release this entire province here. I would rather have gone here, but I colonized from here to here instead of from here to there. Anyway, there's only 7 pops here. It makes no difference at all. We're 9 pops now. So we need to release Androphagia Orientalis. There it is, right there. Done it. So that should show Punic Canaanite as our number 7 of 8 vassal. Shlu. Let's file a claim here against Scythia immediately. It's a little far out there. How about something a little closer here? In theory, really, we should probably take Torca from him. If we bring this fleet back... Where are you going? You're going here, that's right. We could arrange it so we could split these armies up. Move them out here. And release these levies. And then these mercenaries have seen better days. They won't be of much use up north here. There's another one here. He's had it. Yeah, these two were beaten. I'll disband them. Okay. So, yeah, these two legions here can divide and conquer. This one will get up here. This one gets here. I'm going to hire a couple of mercs here and here. There are a lot of mercs around Anatolia. This fleet can pick up these mercs here, or here even better yet. Land in Torca, take that, while our armies make their way down this way, conquer into this aspect of Scythia, annex it to Shul, and exit in Torca onto our navy, onto wherever it is our next war goal will be. Our city has just popped the last of it. Let's see what goodies we unearthed here. Earthenware. Alright, good for me. So we are now 100% urbanized, and our food should still be good. I need to find some pops for that. We need at least, yeah, 30 pops there. How about here? A truckload, really. Just gonna bring 60 pops up and maybe 70 from wherever and get back to the war. Well, I was thinking of another wonder, but after all these pop moves and building this and that and the other, we're broke again. Yeah, definitely should have colonized here and then here and then here instead of here. I could have released that, and then I would have had access through here to this uncolonized territory. Now I have to take this, that. Well, such is life. Anyway, we're going to file this claim, and I think the one is in Torca. Let's do that. I've been looking around the map a little more thoroughly. It's looking like this not creating my tribal my client state here was a more monumental screw up, as we could have been adjacent. I could have colonized perhaps here as well. I would have anyway. It's not actually, because I want to be adjacent to Budinia. I can't colonize there. Budinia is a tribal vassal of Scythia. To make a long story short, we'd want to get a claim after this war against Budinia as quickly as possible. So in theory, we'd want to get colonize up around this way. I should have colonized one more province here and released that, but I didn't. So now I have to colonize all the way around here to get adjacent to Budinia. But if I do, I can trigger Scythia for a second war as soon as my claim hits, which in theory would be very quickly because of the +7 casus belli. Fabrication speed. These units are feverishly marching back towards the would-be front here. These mercs are getting ready to stage at the former Thracian capital. Let's load them up and move them out. We have arrived at the Scythian capital. and are ready to declare war. We're not though. We're 91.42% done. Our claim has hit, and now we can attack Macedon. What is that? Macedon. Oh, brother, when did he do that? I didn't even look. Who would have even thought of it? There's a way. It can be done. If we attack Triballia, it will only trigger Scythia and not Macedon. But getting next to Triballia is a trick indeed. But we happen to have this sparse province here that can indeed colonize here. And if we colonize here, we can use this freeman to proceed here, 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 and then here, which puts us adjacent to the dread Lord Triballi himself, which will trigger his partner Scythia without the interference of Mad Macedon. So, unfortunately, our armies will starve in the meantime, so we must return. We'll just drill here for a little bit. I'm assuming we're eating a lot of food in that area. We are. We must retreat. This area is apparently fairly food positive. We'll go and mull about there. Let this guy build his road. And colonize right here. It's not true. It's not true. There is no way to colonize this territory. I would have sworn that it could be done. You can move the pops there if you control it, but we don't control it. So we can't move the pops, nor can we colonize unless we're adjacent. So we're stuck. We're stuck with Mad Mac. Well, it was a thought. It was a thought I tried. We're going to have to deal with Mac. But for now, I guess we'll just get the heck out of this area via that road we just built. And we'll colonize up around as the opportunity presents itself. And start using spare money to get up around this area. Who are you associated with? No one. Good news for me. Actually, if we get adjacent to Budinia, we can attack, can't we? Because we can trigger Scythia via his tribal vassal. We'll get something done. All this trouble is not for naught. All we need to do is fully commit to the colonization effort, file our +7 casus belli. It'll have to take about 9 months or thereabouts. And boom, it's on. So why should we go all the way back there when we can take some war score out of Scythia, get our new vassal some land, acquire some colonization for ourselves. And these guys, what are they going to do in the meantime? We have no aggressive expansion. We're going to invade Paphlagonia. With these mercs, I think they can do it. We don't need the armies. I just secured some access from Pontus with our glorious diplomatic corps here. So I think he's just associated with Galatia, who has 8 territories somewhere. He has some here, there, on this island, Cyprus. I think that's it. Well, let's have at it. We've arrived adjacent to this tribal vassal. I'm going to file this claim immediately. We swept up along here and down there. That doesn't mean we're not going to invade Paphlagonia, because we still are. Dropped off a couple of mercs. We're gonna swing around this way here. Land right, I believe, why land when we can just assault? We're gonna go here, disembark, assault this fort, carry on. We need to get +2 mercenary armies is what we need right here. We could be in big trouble again. I think these units are going to exile. I'm not certain of it. Maybe Invictus had changed. We're going to declare this war anyway. They've not exiled, which means they can force march right down to the enemy's capital and assault it. These units here are going to force march right here. We're bleeding just a tad bit of food, but we have a couple of routes in reserve and some vassals looking to sell some grain. So we are good to go with our 100% urbanized home province. Have to keep an eye on the Galatian down here. I think the trick is to assault this fort, let one of these mercs go, and then hire a merc down south for that Galatian territory, assuming that I couldn't even annex it if I wanted to now. Well, we'll play that one by ear as it comes. Where's this fort? Right here. Should we assault? Let's do it. There's no levy help available. We've done it. This merc has probably seen better days. Let's see if we can hire you. We have a fair, martially oriented governor. We'll see what happens here. We could win. He outnumbers us. We'll take him on morale. Come on now. We've done it. Can we force march away? I think we can do it. We'll head up towards this fort. And uh-oh. We're going to get out of here. Make them chase us. We'll take this 10 PI. We'll not do it. Going to assault this fort immediately. Right here. I think that's his capital. We've done it. Let's see what kind of shape this guy is in. It's not bad, really. Let's head here. Head you down there, or here. Maybe we'll park you on that fort and just get down and start to slaughter some of these levies. We're done here. We'll recover a bit and see what the enemy has in mind. Our glorious wonder is finished. Let's take a look at it. Honored generals, honored nobles, and logistics. We need all three, especially up here. Let's check the food here. Speaking of logistics, it's happy and happy. We're gonna try to catch this guy who's the trouble, and then we'll turn our levy around and see about engaging the Galatians. This unit here. We'll head right here, reoccupy, and then assault that. Ooh, that's interesting. I had this unit set to go here. He was going there, but apparently he doesn't really do that anymore, so that's okay. I don't know why it would allow me to set him to go there and then all of a sudden like this fort appears. I guess, I don't know. That's awful strange. We've assaulted this fort away, good for us. Let's head here. We've occupied this. Oh, it's looking grim for these armies here. The siege has fallen. We'll take this. It's over for them. It's over. Our claim has hit in Budinia. Nice clean war against Scythia and Macedon. I believe even as a follow-up, post-Budinia Scythia trigger, we can perhaps claim some of this land here for ourselves and get ourselves adjacent to Triballia, where we could indeed file a claim and trigger the dreaded Scythians for a second engagement. Oh, a siege. What siege is that? We've done it. We've destroyed their navy as well. The Galatian capital is quiet, as is his island holdings there as well. I think we probably have sufficient war score to take these provinces for how much AE? 12 is not bad. Anything we don't see we can't take, so we'll do it. These mercs are going to be essentially in no shape to invade Taurica. We need to find replacements. I'm going to do that in between episodes. We'll stand down all of our levies and see if I can locate a new set of mercs. I hope to see you in the next episode.